Ladana Ryan from Canada for Can Live. Today I am coming up with a new topic that many of you might be interested in hearing. Today's topic will be on how to help your child to be a self-regulated learner at home. Now you might be wanting to know why I am giving you these tips. My name is Ladana Narayan and I am an educator for more than a decade in Canada. I am passionate about empowering all my students when they come to my classroom to become independent, self-regulated learners and decision makers. They are treated as inventors. They are treated as young budding leaders in my classroom, and I always share these ideas with my parents, and I hope many of you might be interested in learning. As you all know, this is a dream for any teachers or parents to help your child to become a self-regulated, lifelong learner at home as well as at school. So, aren't you interested in this topic? I'm going to give you 3 important tips today. So let's get ready for hearing those tips. Number 1 tip is observe your child. When your child is engaged in something that the child truly interested in, try to observe your child. You have to be careful. You observe your child when your child is in a complete autonomy of whatever the activities the child has engaged in. When you're observing your child, show enthusiasm. And show your enthusiasm while communicating with your child. Show your presence and let your child trust you that you are there to listen to your child. Create that awesome atmosphere between you and your child. When you're doing so, you're actually seeing your child when the child is in a complete autonomy. You are bound to listen to the child. And while doing so, look for clues using all of your 5 senses, because you never know how you know your child from your child's perspective. It's not you're looking at your child using your perspective, you're looking through the child's eyes. What is your child thinking and what your child is doing? And while you're observing, slowly facilitate communication with your child. Ask questions without interrupting the child's play or activity. Your child might be playing a game, a video game, or making some artwork, or creating some artwork, or making a dish, make-believe play. It could be anything your child is engaged in. So facilitate the conversation with your child, and you only facilitate to help lead your child and child's interest and signals. We will not be interrupting because we need to see the child taking choices and decisions and sharing those decisions with you. And prompt for sharing the choices and decisions the child is making when the child is engaged in a complete autonomy of the activity she or he is engaged in. So ask, oh, I see you're doing this. I hope you are actually enjoying it. Why did you do that? Why did you make that choice? Is that so? So just add on to the child's responses. When slowly the child started sharing with you, show your enthusiasm. You are truly interested in listening to your child sharing, whether it is very primitive stage, whether they are able to share or not. You always have an entry point in your child's life. You prompt your child if the child is struggling to communicate, and you prompt with a certain sentence starters to keep going the conversation with your child to support your child sharing his or her thinking to you. Number 2 tips. You learn something very new from your child every single day. Facilitate your child to teach something new, and you ask your child, what did you know something new today? and ask your child, can you teach me that? Pretend you don't know. Just be with the child. Go with your child's thinking and frame questions to get your child start teaching you. See, when your child is ready to teach you something new or willing to share something the child learned for that particular day, appreciate your child's efforts. Whatever the child is trying to share with you or teach you, appreciate genuinely. And once you demonstrate what the child is asking you to do, ask for suggestions for improving your skill. You are actually asking your child to agree whether doing it in the right way, what the child is telling you to do so. You are actually helping your child to understand that everybody in this world wanted to improve from what they are doing. So you're teaching that quality of life, the organizational skills of renewing, improvising, rephrasing or replanning or making changes in all the activities they are doing. So you're actually helping your child seeking, how do I improve better than what you just told me? I was not able to do the way that you told me. Can you help me? How can you help me to improve? Appreciate again your child's patience when you're making mistakes. Say that, oh, oops, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'll try to do it again. Show that mistake is the last step to the success, and help your child to understand mistake is okay. Even my mom and dad make the mistakes, so I can make mistake because that's the last time I will be making mistake because I'm correcting it. So make your child understand mistakes are okay and you can correct, so does your child can. Appreciate your child's patience in teaching how to correct your mistake. This is so important for any one of the learners, whether at school or at home, creating that tolerance towards learning something new. So when your child tells that, that's not the way you do this way, or maybe try this way, try to revise your performance for your child. The child will understand, as a child, him or herself, how to improvise or revise their plan or their work for getting better at it. Once the child is teaching you how to change or correct your mistakes, reinforce your child's strengths and knowledge about understanding that there was a mistake and you're able to correct or you're able to modify, and the child is able to tell you how to do that. Isn't that amazing? This is what exactly the teacher does to their students, and you're practicing that with your child at home between you and your child. The third tip, the last one, ask opinions on child-friendly topics and implement that at home. Think about your child coming up with a new idea. For example, keeping an alarm for everybody to be at dinner table. Child can keep alarm and remind everyone to be on time, or checking on if everybody is putting their items on the shoe rack, their socks and shoes, or checking on if everybody is turning off the light after use. There are tons of ideas a child can take care of at home. Encourage your child to come up with a new idea and ask and listen to them why they're coming up with that idea. Ask opinion on their interested ideas and help your child implement that at home. Identify your child's ideas. There could be so many ideas. You pick the one that is feasible for your family members in your household. And recognize the importance of such budding ideas coming from your child. Your child is going to be empowered to look for many ideas that will help you in the future. Then facilitate the communication to help your child develop that plan. Child might be saying that we need to save electricity. How would you develop that plan? The child may not have a well advanced steps to follow through. Maybe have a conversation with your child, develop a plan and monitor the plan. But always help your child lead that idea to implement in your house. Frame questions sometimes in order to help your child. I'm wondering, how do I do that? Ask your child to give the solution. Ask your child to help you to take decisions and give you choices. And frame questions to help your child think and modify those ideas and plans. Then help your child to lead and bring her ideas many times in the family, and help your child to bring those inventions alive in your own household. Appreciate genuinely on your child's efforts, not on the success. Every effort is what we wanted to continue growing or building in your child's strengths. Appreciate every effort the child is putting in towards this particular decision making or choices or invention they are making or contributing towards your household. And finally, if you continuously to do so, empower your child to create a sense of achievement at home that is going to truly transfer to child's school as well. And engage in talking about wonders of the world and possibilities the child can create to help build a better community and a world. Create curiosity and tolerance within your child, and by any means. And the first teacher for your child is not teacher. Your first teacher for your child is you, the parent. Empower your child. I hope you enjoyed. If you think this video is going to be helpful for your friends, please share and subscribe my video so that I can share the other 3 important tips with you in my subsequent videos that is planned in the future. So till then, this is Lada Narayan from Can Live. See you again. Bye for now.